Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Let's begin.
Sure.
Excuse me. Welcome to the Norfolk Conservation Commission, August 12th, 2020. This meeting will be video and audio recorded. Also, we are on Zoom, so if anybody's attending, you have to sign in with your first and last name. If you want to ask a question, please use the raise hand or raise your hand so the host can let you in. So there we go. And what we're going to do a little bit different this time for the members is when we go to a vote and we do the roll call, I'll call your names and that'll make it easy so we can just slide through the voting and there won't be any problem. So the first thing we're going to go over is Sam Evans, Eagle Scout, looking at the HLJ trail. How are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for having me on. So,
go ahead.
am I allowed to share my screen?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Let me stop sharing mine.
Okay. Share my screen. Okay, so, what I would like to do for my project is to renovate a trail behind the HLJ school. It's in the, I think it's called Kandy Forest. And basically in here, this path used to be used by kids going to school, and it leads to like this area next to a pond with some benches.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's like a ton of debris on the ground that needs to be cleared off. I'd like to get some leaves out of the way. And also there's some small bushes to the side that I'd like to cut down. And continue on. Kind of the same thing, you know, some leaves on the ground. There's some bigger bushes on the side here. And there's also like small tree branches that have grown over on top of the trail that I would like to cut back.
Okay.
And again, continue on, same sort of thing, just clearing the ground away. And it keeps going. And then as you can see, there's more overhanging branches I would like to cut back.
Mm-hmm.
And here, this is like my first kind of open area that I would like to make. So there's some bushes there. Again, cut them back, get all the debris, and then the B on the tree stands for a bird box. I would like to put those up just so something nice to have. And then continue
how
on.
high will you put those?
Excuse me?
How high will you put the bird houses?
I'm not sure. Probably 6 foot up.
Just so somebody can't tamper with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty tall myself, so I'll put them up high. And then continue on.
A lot of overgrowth.
Condition, but they could be touched up. I might put some paint on them and clean it up, and then I would remove all these kind of bigger bushes out of the way. There's some fallen trees there, and get another bird box. And that's kind of it. And there's so what I have here is some trees that I wouldn't mind removing. They're either small or dead or not very significant. This one here.
Okay.
It's kind of dead.
Are there any wet spots?
Excuse me?
Are there any wet areas?
The only wet area would be here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but the benches overlook like a small pond type thing. I forget what pond it's called, but there's a pond just to the left there.
Oh, okay. Now you mentioned the loop.
Excuse me?
You're making a loop?
No, I was originally gonna make a loop, because there's another path on the right, but there's just way too many trees to be honest, and it's it's actually like kind of dangerous because I was walking through the other day and I got stung by bees and there was way too much debris, and then apparently there used to be a path there, but I can't find it at all. I'd have to create like a whole new path, which would be quite the task.
Okay, we'll get
So
another Eagle Scout to connect to that.
yeah, that's what we're thinking.
One of the things we can do is provide you with some arrows so you can indicate direction. Not that you need, every tree mark, but now and then.
Wait, some what? Sorry,
Arrows,
arrows.
directional arrows.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of maybe before, like if I started the project, just to put some stakes and like some I forget what you call it, but like tape to mark out the where the edge of the path would be.
Okay.
But if you can supply that, would be great.
Yeah, and once you have it marked out, Janet will be glad to go out when there's no bees.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
When would you like to start?
I would ideally like to start like at the end of August, early September. I'd rather have it be sooner rather than later.
Okay,
I'd like to get this done before the end of the year, and definitely before it starts getting cold.
okay. Their property kind of split. I did talk with the principal of H. Olive Day, and her impression was that we are in control of it. So
Okay.
that's why we're going to go ahead and we'll take a survey of all in a vote from the members. But it looks like something that we can provide the oversight to you on and make it nice for the children when they get back to school. Now,
Okay.
the future plan would be is to take it all the way to Tucker Road, along with putting that other right hand loop on from H. Olive Day. But, and I understand there is kind of a pathway to Tucker Road, but again, it's all overdeveloped and needs to be worked out, so.
Okay.
It's a project.
Yeah.
Any questions? Now, money, you have to raise money and resources, or how are you doing this?
Well, there isn't really much need for raising resource. I feel like I'm sure I can pay for like the bird boxes, but what will happen is once I start the project, I will invite people from my troop, and I'm sure they have all their own tools. Like we don't really need that much, just like some shears, maybe some loppers, just like rakes. There's not much fundraising that really needs to be done, and anything that will cost money, I can just pay for.
Okay. There are some builders in town that make bird boxes that might ask for a donation.
Yeah, I could do that, but I was looking online yesterday, and there's some like bird box kits that don't cost too much. I can just do myself because we have the tools at my home.
Okay. I'll open it up to the commissioners. Anybody have some questions or comments?
Yeah, this is Fred. Just one question. How long is the
Oh yeah, I think it's
trail? Quarter mile or so?
I don't think it's not that long. I'd say it's about like 100 meters in total.
Okay.
So it's not too much.
And the access is from the back of the parking lot at the school?
Yeah, so I can go back there. It's yeah, so it's back there, and then there's just a sign in front of the trailhead.
Okay. What we can also do is get a sign with the name of the trail on it and post it there along with the rules and regulations so that people can highlight, it'll be highlighted so people can know where it is and use it.
I think it was on last month. He had another meeting where you guys ran through his actual proposal, like the written report. I have that right now if anybody would like to look at it, or I can send it to someone.
you have it completed, send it to Amy. She'll send it out to us.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. It's right here. Not sure if you want to look at it now, but it's the same sort of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad to take a look at it and,
Okay.
going. Anybody else have a question?
If I could just ask one question, were you planning on the leaves that are on the ground, breaking those to the side?
Not all of them. In some places there's like a lot of leaves that it's kind of hard to walk on. Like I would definitely just flatten them out. I'm like, if there's like some leaves that are just kind of on the ground, I would leave them, but just enough so it's like kind of firm.
So people can see where the trail is?
Yeah, just to make sure it's defined. Any more questions?
I'll ask the audience, anybody want to chime in, offer any questions or comments? Okay, seeing none, we'll take a roll call vote. I'll send a motion to have Sam Evans, Eagle Scout Project, do the 8 Olive Day Trail.
Alex Wysite, so moved.
Second,
Alexandra Fair, second.
any comments? Okay, Fred. We'll take a vote. Fred
Aye.
and Alexandra.
Wait, sorry, which one of us? Me? Is it me?
Yes.
Aye.
Jim,
Aye.
Alex,
Aye.
and David Curry, aye. So it's unanimous. Sam, go ahead, get started. If you need anything, again, contact Amy.
Okay.
And, we'll give you any support you need. And as I said, we hit directional arrows in the office that they can provide to you. And then we'll put some signage up in the front for you too.
Okay. Thank you so much.
That's it for this project. We look forward to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
And excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I just want to let you know that Val is with us as well.
Oh, I don't, oh, I see him, okay.
Hi.
Sorry about that, Val.
No worries.
Okay, we'll go to 20 Hampton Road. Notice of intent. Who is representing that?
That would be me. Good evening, everybody. My name is
Hi,
Chris
Fred.
Gaborio. I'm representing Caldwell Homes for 14 Hampton Road for the notice of intent. I was with you folks last month and we went over the plans. I don't know if anybody has that up or if you want me to share my screen to review that plan.
If you would.
All right, just give me 1 second to review.
Why do I not have that?
For some reason, it's not coming up on my,
Does Chris have access, Amy?
Yeah, you know what? I should have that too. I don't know why it's not open. I thought I opened all my PDFs. Give me just a minute.
yeah, I'm not able to,
Brought out.
I'm not able to call it up right now. I'm not quite sure why.
I can get that. I just had the OOC open. Okay, I've got it open. I just need to share. Just a moment.
Okay.
All right, can you all see that?
Sam, you don't have to stay to the meeting if you don't want to.
Is that the,
Okay, can you open up, can you increase the magnification?
I believe that's an older version of the plan.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's the latest copy.
Go up on top.
Well, that's the OOC,
Oh,
the order of conditions.
Yeah, I believe the plan that you were just sharing, Amy, was the old plan that I presented last month. We have since revised it, and I'm pretty sure you received that.
And who would have sent it to me?
Probably myself.
Okay.
what is the date?
It probably was the day after your last meeting.
July 9th, I think we got that.
Okay, could it have,
I'm not seeing any of those with attachments on them.
no, maybe, did it come from Joyce maybe?
That's possible as well. And if you want, I can try sharing my screen again. I do have it open. I don't know why I'm not able to view it though.
Yeah, no, I think like those are all, I mean, I searched, so those appear to be all of the emails I have from you.
Yeah, let me, if you don't mind, if you could try sharing letting me share my screen again.
Sure, yeah.
Right there in the middle, you had the email.
Where? This one here?
That,
On Joyce's.
This one here?
Oops.
I'm
There's
seeing
no
people.
attachment. There's no attachment. It's just a note saying we will forward it.
Well, maybe Chris, maybe we can see Chris's.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Wait, there we go. Now, can everybody see that plan?
Not yet.
It says I am sharing my screen.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So the comments that the board had made last month was to put some wetland bounds to delineate the wetland line so that people wouldn't, future owners would not cross. So we have, if you can see my cursor, we placed 3 wetland bounds, one there, one here at the corner of the erosion control, and then another one up near this property line. And then here is the detail for that wetland bound with a placard on that as well. And so that was the addition that the commission had requested last month.
Okay.
So if there are any other questions, or if you want me to review a little bit more of what was discussed last month, that's fine. Just let me know.
Do you have any comments, questions?
Did you say Janet?
Do you have any questions or comments?
I have just a question for this, the concrete wetland boundary. Who's gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Where, cause is that gonna be the homeowner or?
That would be the contractor who would install those. They would be staked out by our firm, and the contractor would either have them installed himself, or it would be hiring us to install those.
Okay, normally, when would they be putting that in? Once the house is in or once? they
Most
do the
likely,
roof?
yeah, probably closer to the end of construction, so that they will be sticking up approximately 12 inches so that they don't get knocked over. Not that anyone's going to be that close to the siltation barrier, but just in
Of course.
case, so that they don't, they don't get the 12 inches chopped off of them for whatever reason. But most likely it'll be closer to the end of construction on the project.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure as far as if that's something they do when the erosion controls go in later on, or are they gonna put up the house and everybody runs away and forgets that they're supposed to be boundary markers out there?
Yeah, I mean, typically the erosion control is the boundary, and that obviously is going to stay up for the duration of construction. So just prior to that being removed, the bounds would be installed, and they would be reflected on the site as built, which is required by the Conservation Commission.
Thank you.
Commissioners, any comments, questions? Okay, seeing none, I will entertain a motion for 14 Hampton Road, 240-0634, notice of intent. And for order of conditions.
So a motion to close the hearing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, a motion to close this hearing?
I moved Alexandra Fair. I moved to close the hearing for 14 Hampton Road.
Second,
Eyesight, second.
Who was that, Alex?
Yep.
okay. All in favor, say aye. Oh,
Aye.
Fred?
Aye.
Okay,
If everybody raises their hand, I can see. Excellent, thank you.
okay. Now I'll entertain a motion for 14 Hampton Road for order an OOC. 240-0634.
I make a motion to approve the OOC as stated for 14 Hampton Road, 240-0634.
Alexandra Fair, second.
Any other
I'll
discussion?
second.
Okay. Any discussion? Anybody in the audience have anything they'd like to say? Okay, seeing none. Fred,
Aye.
Alex,
Aye.
Val? Oh, you're muted.
Aye.
Okay, Jim,
Aye.
Alex,
Aye.
Victory, aye. This passes. Good luck, Scott, and thank you very much, Chris, for everything you provided for us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, committee. Have a good evening, everybody.
Chris, will you forward me that plan, please?
Bye-bye.
I will, yes.
Great.
I'll do
Thank
that
you
right
very
now
much.
then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When will those OOCs be available, Janet?
David, I can't, if you're talking to me, I'm sorry, I missed that.
When will the OOC be ready for him to pick up?
Depends when people, well, we, we need those signature pages. That usually takes some time.
Okay. So the beginning of next week?
I'll be in touch as soon as I'll let them know tomorrow or
Yeah, you could just
Friday,
call
you'll be able-
my office or even call Scott and let us, one of us know, and we'll arrange to pick it up.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, now, 4 Calvert Road or Avenue. Continued from last month. Who is here to talk about that?
Paul Comendo, 4 Cohasset Road, Avenue,
Okay,
regarding 27-foot round above-ground pool.
erosion controls have been installed. You viewed that, Janet?
We got that plan Thursday. I was in the office yesterday, but I got hung up with other site visits, so I didn't make it over to inspect those erosion controls, and I apologize.
Okay.
Can you guys
So-
see my screen?
What's that, Emily?
Can you see my screen? And Janet, is that the right plan? The as-built?
August 6th, yeah.
Okay, so we'd like you to look at that before we issue, correct?
Correct. And also, just to point out, the measurement that's there is from the pool to the wetland, but you've got the wall erosion control, so how far that stuff is from the actual wetland line. It goes down to about 35 feet, so. And also, I just want to check, make sure erosion controls, excuse me, are installed properly. And just to get a peek at that wall and everything, so.
Okay. Since the pool is up, it's really not important that we pass it tonight. We can push it into September and,
Well, I do need my permit to finish the electrical inspection and to close all that off as well.
yeah. But do you need ours before you can do that?
Yes, yep.
Yes.
And I have a trench for the line, the power line, and I'm trying to get some seed and grass on the existing property near the house.
So if we could have permission to do that part of it, I don't know.
Where is that trench? You know, it's not showing on this plan.
It goes right from the foundation of the corner of the left, if you keep moving your cursor, right to the pool.
The back of the house, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that?
yes, yeah.
Yep.
With the filter is right there, yeah. And we've had no problem with the earth that we did put there and move with all the rain we've had in the past 2 months. It actually just helped compact it.
We did send photos of the silt sock in place, so about a month ago.
Okay. Janet, is there anything temporary we can pass for this so that they can abide by the building departments?
I don't know what the building department is asking for from us. I mean, if it's an order of conditions, then that's the actual form that gets signed at the meeting.
It was on the original building permit. It was just a pass-through, so we did all the other,
Who's that?
I have no idea.
oh, there's the silt sock. Yep, that's in place.
Okay.
Every other board, you know, kind of back in June gave their okay. So I think it's just one of those check boxes from the building department that conservation has to either check the box, yes, no, I don't know. But
The permit has been technically ready since May, end of May.
no, June 7th.
Oh, June 7th.
Okay. Janet?
But unfortunately, conservation meets once a month. You know, we're trying to get this through this one together. So I understand frustration.
Not frustrated, I'm just,
No, we're just worried about the electrical is exposed. That's the problem.
you have to leave the trench open in order for the inspector to inspect it.
Yeah.
And my electrician is unable to notify him to look at it. And there's also a ground wire that goes around the pool. We need to put some stone around the pool to protect it. I mean, my intentions are right where you see this picture with the rock. There's a little bit of earth that slopes down to put some low evergreen shrubs and some vinca for the erosion control. And that little area right there is all that intrudes on the, if we even intrude on the wetlands, but we've had substantial rain.
Okay, I think what we'll have to do is you have to work with your electrician and maybe put plywood over the trenches, and we'll vote on it in September at the September 9th meeting. Janet needs her time to go out and inspect it. And unfortunately, with how the town hall is operating and people working remote, but she is in town, but she's, as she said, there's a lot of inspections going on.
So no planting still?
Well, also, if you could mark on the plan where you want to do the plantings.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, our job is to protect the resources out there. So if you just mark those on the plan, that shows.
Maybe after you take a look at it, Janet, you'll understand the site a little better. We're not in the wetlands at all. It's our backyard sloping down a little.
I understand.
Really all overgrown. You know what I mean? There's really not many plantings to do, Janet. It's all overgrown back there, like we talked about on Thursday. So, you know, I think if I go back to this has been like the 5th revision to the plan. So if I go back to my guy and ask him to put like plantings on it, I mean, I'm happy to do whatever the commission wants, but
you can even mark up on this plan yourself, just the approximate location for where those are going. And if you date it.
Sorry, Janet, I'm just having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry. I love this format. You can just mark up that plan yourself, just roughly, you know, approximate where you want to put stuff, and just initial it and date it, and that'll cover you, you know, just so we have some sort of record, and here's a visual for where you talk about.
Just so if you get outside and see the visual, the drawing and the stones are much larger than what exists. So it's, I don't know why it's drawn so oversized, but there's really not that much rock. It's maybe 10 feet of stone. You know, it looks a lot more invasive than it really is.
And I think the
If
plantings,
you go back to the
yeah.
picture, Amy, you'll see what I mean. It's not even close to that, Matt. That looks like it's 4 feet wide.
And I think the plantings, Janet, were just around the pool to make it look pretty. Not, you know, it'll double as erosion control, but the stone wall behind the pool is really,
So where that carpet is now
Yeah.
would be the erosion control on the back slope. Yeah, see, it's the drawing, or that other picture, Amy, was great.
Come on, Amy.
So that's
Can you flip
where
that?
where the silt sock is. You can't see my finger, but
it's
this,
like sideways, that picture, but it's good. Yeah.
yeah. So the
So
pool
you're
is there,
talking, go ahead, hon, I'm sorry.
and the dirt gradually, yeah, that's great, perfect.
Thank you.
So that's where the silt sock is.
Yeah.
And then the stone wall is a little bit like the earth came on top of the stones. So my envision was to just put the vinca and some low growing evergreen right there where that green is, where the dirt is. Right where the arrow is. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Because all that stuff is existing growth. I actually damaged it by putting the silt sock in place, but
Okay.
I have some concerns about the wall and the height of the wall and for
yeah, there's
stability.
no, it's not a built wall. It was an existing wall. And when the fill came in, the fill just filled into where the wall was. I'm not technically building a wall. It's the placement of the rocks that came with the dirt. I don't know how to explain it, but the rocks are just in place now. The wall is technically holding the very edge of the earth that came down. I guess you need to really take a look at it. I'm not building a stone wall, no. There was just an existing one there.
Okay,
Anyway.
I'll accept the motion. Is there any other comments from the commission? Any comments from anybody in the audience? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to continue this 31 to September 9th at 7 o'clock.
Allie Frere, I move to continue the hearing for 4 Coasset Avenue to our September 9th meeting at 7 o'clock.
Is there a second?
A second.
Okay, Fred?
Aye.
Alexandra?
Aye.
Alex?
Aye.
Jim?
Aye.
Dale Stone?
Aye.
Dave Curry? Aye. So we'll take care of it on the beginning of September, and you'll be able to do all the paperwork with the building department. But until then, you just have to work with the electrician on how to cover up the trench. So it's open for the inspection.
Thank you.
Appreciate your assistance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 11 Pennacook Street is going to be continued. The applicant has asked for that. So I'll entertain a motion for Pennacook. 240-0633 to continue to September 9th at 7:05 p.m.
Fred LaBerge, so moved.
Second.
Allie Frere, second.
Okay, Dale Stone, how do you vote?
Aye.
Fred LaBarge,
Aye.
Alexandra Farah,
Aye.
Alex,
Aye.
Jim,
Aye.
Dave Curry, aye. Okay, it passes. So let's see, 7:20. Okay, we're good on time. 3 Kilpatrick Way. 240-0630, notice of intent. Is somebody on the line to talk about that?
I
Karen?
am Karen Skinner-Catroni.
Okay, you've got the mic.
Okay, this meeting was continued from the 7/8 meeting. I'm here, the owners are also here with me, Elizabeth and Miles Keogh. John Glosser actually represented that applicant at the last meeting.
Yeah.
The applicant would like to install a pool, patio, cabana, and remove a bocce court. The commission asked that we make some revisions to the plan. They asked that the construction entrance be shown on the plan and the erosion control be opened up so there would be a path in. And the erosion control also be placed in the rear of the bocce court, so there would be no disturbance, and that would protect that area while it's being removed. And the bocce court to be labeled to be converted to grass. So we've made all of these changes that the commission requested, and this is the revised plan. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Okay, well, first, do you have any questions or comments?
You talking to me, David?
Yes.
I'm sorry. No, I think they've been very pleasant to work with. You know, any concerns, they were addressed. And I really appreciated them marking that inland restricted wetland on there. So it's there just for future reference whenever people want to do if they do more stuff out here. So anything that we've asked for, had concerns about, it's been taken care of on this plan. So we're good to go as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, any questions, comments? Anybody in the audience? Okay, then. I will entertain a motion to close the hearing on 3 Kilpatrick Way.
Hallie Fair, I move to close the hearing for 3 Kilpatrick Way.
Fred LaBerge, second.
Okay, Jim Wilson, how do you vote?
Aye.
Val Stone,
Aye.
Alexandra,
Aye.
Alex Worship,
Aye.
Fred LaBarge,
Aye.
Curry, aye. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for the OOC for 240 to 632, 3 Kilpatrick Way. Somebody want to make a motion? Yes, move. Where's Alan when you need? Go ahead, Val. You make the motion.
I motion to close.
No, we've already done that.
Oh.
To the OOC.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you a little bit.
Okay. To issue the OOC.
What was that?
The order of conditions.
Gonna issue the order of conditions.
I motion
400632.
40062.
Yeah.
632.
632.
Yep.
So I motion to. Sorry, I can't hear you, David.
The order of conditions.
The order of conditions for 400632.
To 400632. Is there a second to that?
Hallie Fair, second.
Okay, Alexandra, how do you vote?
Aye.
Fred LaBarge?
Aye.
Alex Weissett?
Aye.
Jim Wilson?
Aye.
Val Stone?
Aye.
Curry, aye. It passes. We're good to go.
Thank you.
Same thing, we will contact you when the paperwork is ready.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Looks great. Good luck.
Have a good night.
Okay. Did everybody, that's it for hearings tonight. Thank you, Karen. Did everybody read the minutes for July 8th meeting?
Did everybody read them? I don't know.
I didn't have any changes.
Yeah, I reviewed
have
them.
any
No
changes.
changes.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I move to accept the July 8th, 2020 minutes as written.
I'll second. It's Fred or Jim. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
that was Ally. Amy, I know I'm the only female voice, so I hope you can tell, but.
Yeah, I always know.
Okay.
Any other comments, or questions? Fred Labarge, how do you vote?
Aye.
Jim Wolfson,
Aye.
Val Stone,
Aye.
Ally Brady,
Aye.
Alex Wexton,
Aye, sorry.
Jay Curry, aye. That passes. Old business, Highland Lake, they received their license to apply chemicals and they've done it. We had, treated snow. Hopefully it was successful, but it was treated on the 3rd of August. Any other new business or common things you want to talk about?
I do.
Go
That's
ahead.
a surprise. No, just to start thinking about, because when you look at the bottom for the next meetings, November 11th, which is normally the second Wednesday, is a holiday. Town hall will be closed. So for you people to just kind of start thinking about, another meeting night or however you want to handle that.
Okay.
That's all. That wasn't too bad.
The only thing I have to say is we found a manufacturer to build the signs or offer the signs for Campbell Forest and Lynn Farms. They're about $50 each, double-sided. DPW will put them up. So I'll send the quote over to Amy and go ahead and buy those. And we have an account with the company. So it should go fast and expeditiously. So good. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Donna, do you have
If I could just ask Amy.
Yeah.
Question for Amy. We need to sign 2 documents. Is that right? 14 Hampton Pond or Hampton Road and 3 Kilpatrick Way. That's
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
I can get in touch with you all too. Fred, you're gonna put yours in the Dropbox?
Yep.
Okay. Ally, I know that you'll need them. Alan's not here. Jim, you'll do the Dropbox? Oh, you
Yep.
want me to, wait, you wanted me to send you some because you have trouble printing
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason they're coming out 7 pages instead of 4.
Yeah.
So
And I really only need the 1 page. I really only need the signature page from everybody. So, but we can,
Is it just the Dropbox in the back of Town Hall?
yes.
Yep.
Yep. So if you can print it and sign it and just put it in there with my name on it, that'd be great. And otherwise I can make arrangements via email.
Thank you. Just let me know whenever works for you over the next, whenever you need it, just let me know when you're going to be there.
Yeah. So I was thinking too. I think you might be able to sign electronically.
I was going to ask that. Is there a way to sign electronically?
Alex, you're here. Is that legal? Oh,
Um,
Allie, my goodness, you're a lawyer. I'm sorry. Alex was the one who proposed the first idea, so that's why I went there. So never mind, Alex. We don't need you. Well, I don't know. You know what? I was Googling something else today, and it looks like there was a way to sign. There's some sort of free software you can download to sign PDFs. But we can take this offline.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called
Okay.
I think it's called DocuSign.
Yeah,
One of the companies that does that.
because I know the courts are allowing a lot of like e-signatures and things like that where they typically don't given the pandemic. So I didn't know if that was something that was applicable here, but I think it depends on the document. So Alex, do you know, can we?
yeah, I think it's the same for registries of deed. It kind of depends on the type of document, whether they're accepting e-signatures. I think for a lot of municipalities that had adopted policies allowing e-signatures, then the registries were okay with it. I'm not sure whether Norfolk has done that.
Okay.
so the last message you sent out, Amy, it seemed Norfolk wasn't allowing it. They were still making us go, so.
I'm not really sure, so I don't know, David, I don't know, maybe we should take this offline because we're still live here. So if you want to during the meeting, we can look into that
Okay,
and find out.
okay. You and I can talk about that.
Yeah.
The people that are watching, Bob and Donna, any comments or questions you have for the commission?
This is Donna. Dave's voice dropped out. What was the situation with Highland Lake? Was
They
apply?
they received their license to apply chemicals, and they did it on August 3rd.
Okay. So did they apply to put in to treat other ponds in town yet?
No. Janet, have you heard of anything?
No. I sent off an email to whoever they have listed with an email address for CPC, and I have not heard back from that person.
Okay. Barbara Bartholomew had been leading the project, and months ago she thought she had indicated that they had planned to treat Highland and other lakes, and I thought, oh, I haven't applied yet.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, then I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 It passes. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the hot summer, and we'll see you in September. You don't want me to sing.
No, please don't. Thank you, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.
Close the meeting and we'll talk.